Hello, my darlings. It is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Why Are They Holding Back? And we will be having an extended reading. For those of you that would like to join me on my Vimeo channel, there'll be a link to that below. And for those of you that would like more 18 plus content from me in general, overall, you can find me on OnlyFans. I'm doing readings over there. And there's a link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Also, for those of you that want to follow me on TikTok, I am posting there a lot more. Details for how to do so are below. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I put more of like my personal life type stuff on Instagram, and details for how to follow are below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, details for how to request one are below. And you can always follow me on my other YouTube channel, Light of Ascension Tarot. I do more general life type readings there instead of, you know, who's coming after you type of romance readings like I tend to do more of on this channel. It doesn't mean that I won't do other topics on this channel as well either. And as always, if you have subscriber requests, you can always drop them in below. And if I feel called to do your request, then I'll definitely do it, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, my darlings. We are gonna go through the piles. Pile number 1 is the yellow tea light. Pile number 2 is the green tea light. Pile number 3 is the orange tea light. So take a deep breath. Okay. Whatever color is really pulling you in today, is it yellow? Is it green? Is it orange? What are you feeling today? Okay. And you can find the timestamps below in the description box. Thank you for all of you that came to my live yesterday. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I had the best time, as I always do on lives. I think I went for like 4 hours, which is, I mean, the time flies by like it's nothing when I'm doing lives half the time. And anyway, thank you for being there and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. And for those of you that enjoy my work but haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe so you don't miss a video. And every little bit helps if you like the video. I really appreciate that too. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's do it. Okay. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow tea light, and today's reading is called Why Are They Holding Back? Okay, and we're going to take a look. We have oracle cards, we've got tarot cards, and I'm going to get you guys channeled messages first, and we will also have an extended reading if you'd like to go deeper with me. And there is a link to my Vimeo channel below if you feel so inclined. I feel like doing the okay, like the yoga kind of, what is this symbol? It's a mudra. I forget what it's called, but like this kind of symbol. Anyway, pile number 1, spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of my beautiful pile number 1s who come here today seeking your wonderful, amazing guidance. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us today and using me as a medium. Thank you so much. Okay, pile number 1. Let's get some channeled messages for you. I just heard spiritual purpose. Okay, so maybe some of you have been thinking about that a lot recently. Like, why am I here? What's my spiritual purpose? Why am I on this planet? Why do I exist? You know, all those fun questions that we have. I'm getting of something like having the energy of someone having like a quarter life crisis or like a midlife crisis. Some of you here might be like, I'm too young to have that, but yet I feel the pressure of that anyway. Ooh, pile number 1. Maybe some of you have Saturn transits going on in your chart. What else for pile number 1, Spirit? I just heard law and order. Law and order. That's a TV show. Maybe you guys had a parent that liked watching that, or you've seen it before, or you saw it recently, or you just need some law and order around you right now in your space. And let's see what else. Or maybe some of you would like to pursue a career in that area, like law and order, okay? I just heard social justice, so maybe some of you here are into that too. What else for pile number 1? I also heard humanitarian, pile number 1. Spirit is also asking me to ask you, who do you admire? Like, you know, a historical figure, a writer, a poet, like a person that lived before you lived. Like, who do you admire? It could be someone you know, someone in your family, a historical figure, even a celebrity. Like, who do you admire? Spirit wants to ask you that. Pile number one, that may help you like with your spiritual purpose. What else for pile number one, Spirit? I just heard make the effort, or Spirit is saying effort, something about effort, and you guys putting in effort into something. And I heard don't get discouraged. Okay, pile number one. Okay, I am seeing someone with like light brown blonde, like, you know, like a dirty blonde kind of a hair color, or like a light brown blonde, even like a blonde, that is thinking about coloring their hair, or like, what should I do with my hair lately? Or is thinking about making a change to their hair for pile number one. What else, Spirit? I just heard focus and determination and look the part, okay? Focus and determination and look the chart. Look the chart, okay? Look at the chart. Maybe some of you guys need to check your astrology transits, okay? Or maybe you're into astrology. Or maybe you just had your chart read. Who knows? Or you really want to, pile number one. Let's go ahead. And I just heard tea and crumpets with the queen. Tea and crumpets with the queen. Maybe some of you guys are from the UK, or you know someone from there, or you like watching those kind of shows. There's a lot of those kind of shows on Netflix, like The Other Boleyn Girl and all these types of things. Let's go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number ones. Let's find out why they are holding back. We have Four of Swords and postponement, okay? Well, they definitely are holding back, and something is postponed. So you're not like imagining things with that. And we have here the Master, all right? And I feel like you guys have maybe been holding back a little bit too from what you want. You're like, oh, I have to postpone what I want again. I also feel this could be you guys feeling like your plans have been a little postponed as well. And feeling like you have to know more or do more, okay? But this person's trying to, I feel like this person's trying to figure out what they want, pile number one, okay? A lot of people don't know what they want, like for their life path, for a relationship, you know, and a lot of times other people are trying to master something else in their life that they have to be focused on that isn't a relationship. And so they kind of have, they're like, at a later time, I'll look at relationships after I fully master what I'm working on here, okay? I also feel like someone has been postponed enough and is getting sick of being, I feel like that's you, pile number one, who's kind of sick of getting postponed as well on things. We have partnerships and alliances, Three of Cups, okay? So someone here being pretty careful about who they align to, you know, or who they help or who they align to here. We have the crown chakra, okay, interesting. And we have the universe, which is the world card in this deck, okay? And I feel like this person isn't going to, they're like, I know better now, and I know better than just to like look at a pretty person or a pretty face or a pretty picture. I feel like they're saying, I know better now, and they're saying like, I have to be careful of who I get involved with, because I feel like this person is sensitive, pile number one, psychically. Maybe you are too, okay? Somebody is definitely really sensitive psychically. And it does matter who like we partner with and who we align with, okay? And somebody here is thinking about postponing something good in order to have like more mastery or more gains today. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? Maybe you've even been feeling this way too. And I mean, I think this person is friendly. It's not that they're not friendly. I think they're just saying, I know better now. Like, I know better now. They want to have, I feel like this person does want to have a partnership with someone, but that has to be equal. And it has to feel right. It has to really feel right, beyond just like a sexual thing. I feel like pile number one, like the universe here, wisdom. I do feel like this person is focusing on mastering some lessons around wisdom when it comes to relationships. You may be as well too. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I'm amazed at how perfect you are for me. Sometimes it feels as if it's not real. Yeah, I also feel like someone could be holding back because they could have really good feelings when they're with you, pile number one, like really feel connected to you and really feel a pull to your energy here. But this whole feeling of feeling like it's not real, I think it's because in the past they ignored their intuition, or they ignored their wisdom or their lessons, I feel like, pile number one. So I think now they kind of question if things are real or not. You know what I mean? And sometimes if things are too good, that can also make someone feel like, you know, when's the other shoe gonna drop here? I just need some time to come to terms with everything I am experiencing. Yeah. This person is trying to master some lessons in their life. It could be having to do with career or success or past, you know, failures in relationship. I don't think that they're intending to hold back from you forever, pile number one. I think it's just been a little bit postponed here. But I don't feel that this person is intending to continue to keep holding back from you. I feel like they do want partnership here. I said Three of Cups earlier, but this is actually the Three of Wands, okay? But it says partnership and alliances, which made me think of the Three of Cups, okay? This person, you and this person could both be psychically sensitive and needing to choose wisely in partnerships, okay? I think they do see a future with you. They do see you as a good person, as someone they could have a partnership or an alliance with, pile number one. I think they just need a little bit more time here to see what's going on. We have innocence and the unicorns, okay? Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live life like with a childlike sense of wonder, okay? This is from the unicorn deck. And yeah, I feel like sometimes this person can get very serious at times, and they can get like pretty serious about things, thinking that they can't enjoy life or have fun until they like get certain things right, you know, when it comes to work or money or love, like that they have to get things right, and if they don't, then they can't just simply enjoy life. So Spirit wants both of you to have a feeling of innocence, all right? And to play and to have fun, to take time to play and enjoy yourselves, all right? I also feel like you have a really good touch, or this person has a really good touch. Like you guys know intuitively kind of how to touch one another. I feel like you understand this person, pile number one. You could be giving them some time too, because you know that there's good energy here. It's just, you know, someone is going through something right now. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, I think their first instinct is to kind of run to you, pile number one. Do you know that song by Whitney Houston, I Want to Run to You? So interesting. You guys have Rush Rush by Paula Abdul as your song. It says, you're the whisper of a summer breeze. You're the kiss that puts my soul at ease. Wow. 7th crown chakra and the universe. You're the kiss that puts my soul at ease. What I'm saying is, I'm into you. Rush, rush, hurry, lover, come to me. All right. And then it's like, rush, rush, hurry, like, come to me. I want to get free with you. This type of like, I want to be free with you, like together, like playing in innocence and all of that. This person is into you, pile number one. They are. I do feel like they're into you. I feel like you're into them too. Okay, I do feel like you both put each other at ease. I think this Master card is the World card from this deck, and I know this Universe card is the World card from this deck. I mean, we have two worlds here, right? And then we have the joining of two worlds with the Three of Wands here, partnerships and alliances, strategically, partnerships and alliances, and also, a psychic connection here with the crown chakra. All right. I feel like someone just needs to absorb some more lessons here, or is needing to see more evidence of the connection and not wanting to make the same mistakes as they did in the past. But I feel like they don't intend to hold back from you forever, pile number 1. We have octopus and we have the hummingbird. Okay, so 2 very different energies. We have water and air here. And, somebody here is needing to talk and needs to get things out, and doesn't like to hold things within. And I feel like the other person needs some time and space to basically come to terms with everything they're experiencing. Look at the way the crown chakra is lit up here, though. I do feel like this person could be tired, like physically tired at times, pile number 1. And maybe it makes them second guess their judgment. But I do feel like somebody here has a lot to say to the other person. Like somebody is going through a lot, like they have a lot going on, and it's kind of like King of Cups energy. Like they have a lot going on here, and like they have their hands in different buckets. I don't mean with other people. I just mean with everything going on in their life. You may as well, pile number 1, okay? But you guys do, like with the hummingbird, it's like, I want to talk to you, like let's talk. I feel like their true nature is wanting to talk to you or wanting to express what they feel. But I feel like sometimes they're just kind of tired, or their energy, they need space with the 4 of Swords here. We have I can't let go and grasping. Wow, there's the grasping here with the 3 of Wands. And here's the grasping here again. I don't think this person can really let go of you, pile number 1. I mean, I don't think you can let go of them. I don't think they can let go of you. I don't think their intention is to let go of you. I think they just need a little bit of time here, okay? And to get their head together is what this person could be an air sign, but they're kind of acting like water, kind of going with the flow because they've been like tired or... Anyway, I feel like their nature is maybe more air sign type of a thing. But I don't feel like this person has any intention of really like letting you go anytime soon, okay? We have stop here and we have cleanse. All right. So pile number 1, if you're really watching a lot with the crown chakra in the universe, if you're watching a lot of readings on this, and you're getting different answers, or you're pulling cards for yourself, and you're trying to psychically, understand what's going on here. Like, what does the universe want in this connection? I mean, it's okay to answer those questions, but I also feel like give it a rest is what Spirit is saying, okay? Cleanse your own energy, especially psychically, pile number 1, and give it a rest, okay? And I also feel like this person is saying that they need to stop at some points as well to kind of cleanse their energy, maybe from something in the past as well. And I feel like this is what the holdup is like it's stopping to cleanse and like rebalance someone's self. Someone here could be very sensitive, like emotionally or psychically is what I'm getting, and needs to clear their energy field quite a bit, okay? I also feel like somebody is focused on mastering something they've always wanted, something in their life they've always wanted, and they've kind of put some other stuff on the back burner because of that. But stop and cleanse is what Spirit is saying here. I don't feel like this person is going anywhere. All right, pile number 1, we have here Nyx, Enchantress of the Night. I feel like this person is saying, they've been enticed by the goddess or the gods before, and they've leaped into things with their eyes closed. And I do think they're trying to play, trying to not play it safe. I just think they're trying to be smarter about what they get themselves into here. We have vigilance. Okay, yeah. I also feel like this person is, you know, drawn into something they're trying to master or do right now. And they're very vigilant about it, maybe even hyper vigilant at times, like doing too much, okay, which tires them out. Some of you could be afraid here that this person is keeping a secret from you. We have secrets, vigilance, and subterfuge, okay? Enchantress of the night. I mean, I think this person finds you very sexy. Pile number 1 is what I'm seeing here too. And I feel like they're saying, like, I would be with you every night if I could. They may be kind of keeping from you how they feel about you a little bit here, holding back a little bit. That may kind of be the secret. Pile number 1. We have the moon. I knew it. I knew the moon was going to come up in this reading. Psychic sensitivity for sure. Someone here could be very moon ruled. Moon in Cancer, Cancer rising, or you're just very focused on the phases of the moon, all right? And tapping into, Spirit wants you to tap into your own emotions right now, pile number 1, and tap into what you need for you. And don't go chasing waterfalls, as TLC would say. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, right? And what is the rest of that song? I know it's going to happen or something. Just give it some time. I feel like Spirit is saying, I know it's going to happen. Just give it some time. I feel like you guys also are aware of this too. I feel like you're aware of it, okay? We have Pluto here, and we have the moon and Pluto. So some of you may have a Scorpio moon, or you may have moon Pluto in your astrology chart. You know, moon Pluto can make it hard to let go. That's for sure, especially when our feelings are involved. I feel like this person at times can be like a little bit afraid of what they feel, okay? And I feel like this person is really trying to change and trying to be better here, okay? But this has been a very deep journey for them, is what I'm getting. Also for you as well, pile number 1. Like, it's been a deep journey for you too. And it may seem at times that one person here is very emotional and the other person is like quite frozen, or, you know, or just not engaging in the way the other person is. And if that's happening, pile number 1, Spirit is saying, stop and cleanse the energy, okay? Cleanse your energy, because you're very psychically sensitive, pile number 1. And it's like when this partnership is going well, I think you guys feel strong. I think it makes them feel strong too. But we just have to make sure like we're not relying on that. You know what I mean? Because it is very sensitive energy. Moon Pluto can also become kind of obsessive as well. And or denying of like getting one's needs met, okay? Or finding ourselves in situations where we're overgiving and someone else is taking advantage of that, okay? Pile number 1. I think you guys just want to be aware of that. We have here, I'm not saying because they're going to ultimately do this to you. I feel like it's because you just want to be aware of your own, you within yourself are becoming aware of your own tendencies, I feel. We have Juno and partnership, and look at these two, okay? So I think this person just needs some time. They could be going through quite a bit here with Pluto as well. Some big life changes in their own life. Having to revamp something in their life or start over on something. I feel like ultimately though, there's a choice here. And the choice I feel like is to be together. You know, we have Juno and partnership. And if you look at these two birdies, they're like, you know, right up next to each other. I think ultimately this person feels that you two are going to end up together. Pile number 1. There could, for some of you here, only some of you, I'm getting that there could be like a 9-year age difference. Okay, is there a 9-year age difference? 9, 10, 11-year age difference? I'm feeling that here, that there's an I feel like this person may be older, pile number 1. That's not going to be for all of you guys, but they're taking it seriously. What they're going through is what I feel. I don't think they have I don't think they have any. They may be kind of emotionally serious right now, pile number 1, but I don't think they have any like intention of letting you go. You know what I'm saying? I think they feel very bonded to you with Pluto and I can't let go. Okay. We have here the 5 of Wands, and you know, they're just going through some things in their life. They're just experiencing some things in their life that are very challenging, that have created obstacles for them and hardship for them. And I feel like it's almost like, how am I going to do this? Sometimes it feels overwhelming is what I get. It feels like maybe they're trying to build something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the struggle is real, right? Pile number 1. I feel like you guys know that too. You know, like the struggle is real, and it's not just all about relationships, right? Like sometimes it is about the things that we're trying to build in our life, or the structures that we would like to build that will support us going into the future. So I do feel like this person has been, they have been feeling stress is what I'm getting. Feeling stress or feeling pressure. And I feel like if you put pressure on them, like more pressure on them, I feel like it's going to create even more tension, pile number 1, like in the immediate moment, like right now. But I think it's a moment. It's a moment. And tarot is always a moment in time. You know, sometimes things are a little bit more tense and stressful, and sometimes we have to go through a lot. And sometimes we may take that as a sign that our partner doesn't, or that our person, partner, whoever is mad at us, holding back from us, doesn't care, right? But I think this person actually, I think they've just been going through a lot in their life, like a lot of changes, a lot of disruptions and upheavals with Pluto here, okay? The tendency with Moon Pluto is to become obsessed emotionally as well, or to be forced to have to let something go, okay? Sometimes we're like forced, and I'm not talking about this connection, but sometimes in life, we feel like we're being forced to let something go. You know what I mean? Pile number 1, okay? Also with Pluto, there can be secrets. I do feel like this person that keeps things to themselves sometimes, and they don't, but I feel like you know why already, pile number 1. I mean, they may feel, oh, I'm going to keep this secret or whatever. I don't feel like it's because they have another person or anything like that. I feel like they're just keeping something close to their chest right now. But I honestly feel like you guys kind of know what it is, you know? I feel like you guys are already, you know, and I feel like you guys have reached, you, pile number 1, are going to reach a level of mastery in your life, is what I feel. Okay, some of you here are very psychic as well. So pile number 1, let's go ahead and find out. Let's see what this person has to say about holding back. Spirits, angels, and guides, what does this person have to tell pile number 1 about holding back? The Hierophant, okay. They've learned lessons. They've learned a lot of spiritual lessons in relationships, maybe even in the last 2 relationships that they've been in here. I think they've had to fight pretty hard for, you know, their mastery and their clarity. They're pretty serious. You know what I mean? They're pretty serious about something in their life right now. That's why this innocence and playtime came up, because I do feel like they're pretty serious. I feel like they put a lot of expectations on themselves, pile number 1. Maybe you can relate to this too. Let's see what else. What is with the holding back? What is with the holding back? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, they're like, I just got to get it right and get it tight before I'm ready, okay? And it may be a quirky thing within them where they think they have to be on level 8,000 to give you this offer or be with you. And until they are settled within themselves, they can't, which I mean, that makes sense, okay? But I also don't think they have to be like on level 8,000 to kind of like come forward, all right? But with the Ace of Pentacles, they're like, once I get my poop in a group, pile number one, I feel like they're saying, you know, their intention is to speak to you or to make a plan with you or to see you or to reach out to you, okay? We have the 10 of Wands here. I feel like right now it's just a little bit hard for them because they're deep into learning something right now, pile number one, or they're deep into creating this foundation for their life. I feel like right now is a little bit of a hard time for them. All right, but I mean, I think they think about you a lot, like especially when they're working. I feel like you definitely are on this person's mind. I feel sometimes they may struggle to see the light at the end of the tunnel with Pluto here. And I feel like some of them can't let go. We have can't let go in the 10 of Wands. I feel like they can't let go to like certain goals and maybe even financial goals that they're trying to reach. I just feel like they're like, I just have to keep putting effort and energy. Remember I said make the effort at the beginning of your guys' reading? Okay, we have 7 of Cups here, and I feel like this is more you guys, okay? I don't feel like this person is going anywhere. I feel like they just need to bear down on whatever it is they got going on right now so that they can just get through it and then come out to the other side of it. I feel like the 7 of Cups could be you guys. Remember I mentioned like wondering what your spiritual purpose was or wondering like, why am I here? Like that's a very 7 of Cups type of thing. I feel like sometimes maybe you guys feel like this person has their eye on the prize about other goals or other things in your life, and you may wonder like, where do I fit in with this person, okay? And I think feeling seen is very important to you, pile number one, like in your relationships, to feel seen, okay? Some of you may be wondering, is this what I want, okay? Because I feel like this person is like very singular focused, you know what I mean? And I feel like some of you may be wondering, like, is this really what I want, you know? And as well. And that's something you have to think about, pile number one. What else here? Okay, what else here for pile number one, Spirit? What else here? I just heard alternative meanings, okay? So I feel like you guys are even looking at this reading, like if you're readers yourself and you're like, what could the alternative meaning of this be? But again, like I said, getting like too obsessed with things or making it more confusing than it needs to be with the 7 of Cups. And Spirit is telling you guys like, you don't need to make it more confusing than it actually is. You guys are getting downloads anyway. Crown chakra in the universe. You're getting downloads from the universe anyway. And I think you guys know here, or you're going to know. What else for pile number one, Spirit? What else? You know, sometimes we search for alternative meanings in situations because we think things are actually more complicated than they actually are. Yeah, here's the Knight of Swords. I do think this person's going to clarify things for you. I think as soon as they finish whatever they're doing here, they're like, I want to come and talk to you, but I've got to finish this shit. 10 of Wands. Okay, I do feel like this person has an ability to be very committed to what they set their mind to. There also could be very stubborn. They may have Earth in their chart or Taurus in their chart. But I feel like this person can be very stubborn when they set their eyes on a goal. And sometimes they may work themselves into exhaustion or be relentless is what I'm getting, okay? And you guys are like, turn some of that energy on me, you know, rush, rush. Your guys' song was Rush, Rush, Hurry Lover Come to Me by Paula Abdul. If there's anyone that's rushing and rushing, it's the Knight of Swords, okay? And I kind of feel like pile number one, let this person take the lead, okay? If you feel tempted emotionally to kind of like pop in on them, I feel like it's going to be, I feel like let them come to you, okay? And I think in time they will, okay? And it can be very soon for some of you here, okay? Temperance on the bottom of the deck, like chill out and focus on what you need to focus on. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, like your own money, your own projects, the things that you want to put your effort and energy into, okay? I feel like some of you could have put effort and energy into something, but then your efforts didn't get appreciated, okay? And Spirit is saying here, continue to make the effort. You're like, is what I'm doing even like mattering? Am I even making a difference? And here's the World card again for you guys. You guys are going to be successful, okay? Pile number one with whatever you're doing right now too. Now, I think let this person come, because I think as soon as they're done with whatever it is that they're doing here, they're going to be like, yellow, pile number one. Yellow, like yellow is like a hello, right? I do feel like this person pops up just as you're like thinking like, I don't know, I may want to give up on something here, or I'm not sure if this is exactly what I'm thinking of. It's almost like this person senses it, pile number one, and pops back in, okay? And it's like, I can explain to you like what I've been up to or what's been going on, and let you know like what's up, okay? Pile number one. So I don't feel like in this case, this person intends to hold back from you forever. We have Juno and partnership here. The Hierophant is also very committed. So is the Ten of Wands, you know? So that's a very strong, like I'm committed to something type of energy, pile number one. For those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, we are going to go deeper into this. If you'd like to join me there, my beautiful pile number ones, there'll be a link in the description box below. Thank you so much and take care. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay, let's do it. Let us do it. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the green tea light, and today's reading is called Why Are They Holding Back From You? Okay, we will have an extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below in the description box. And until then, though, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. We'll get channeled messages, then we'll go to the oracle, and then to the tarot, okay? So let's go ahead. This is the first time I'm reading with this deck, so pile number two. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see how it goes, babies, my babies. All right, pile number two. Let's go ahead and get your channeled messages first. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect my energy to the beautiful pile, my energy to the beautiful pile number twos who are here today seeking guidance, and also to the person that they came here for, Spirit, in order that I may receive your guidance and become a clear channel for pile number two, please. Thank you. All right, pile number two, namaste. Let's get some channeled messages. Namaste, slay your day, pile number two. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm seeing Oregon on the map, okay, like which is a state in the United States, Oregon, or the West Coast, for those of you that have a connection there, family, etc., any type of connection there. What else for pile number two, please, Spirit? I just heard candlelight, or like music, like softer music and candlelight, or dinner by candlelight. Spirit wants you guys to do some nice things for yourself. I feel like pile number two. I feel like you guys have been keeping busy, because I'm seeing hands like being very busy in this energy of wanting to keep busy. But I think sometimes you guys need to like chill a little bit, pile number two. What else here for pile number two? Like you need to like take maybe relax your nervous system a little bit. Like maybe bright lights are not really where it's at right now, especially if you've been dealing with any kind of a headache or nervous tension or anything like that, pile number two. What else here? Okay, I just heard electric dreams, okay? So maybe you guys are having some really electric dreams lately about this person in general, or like really sizzling kind of dreams, or your dreams have just been more epic than usual. I'm also just getting the word electric, So if some of you have any electric things going on in your home, or you need to change your light bulb, or there's something funky going on with the electronics or the electricity around your place, pile number 2 is also what I'm getting. I just heard wind damage. So maybe some of you had like wind damage that you've been from a while ago, or that you've been working on. Because I'm seeing one of those things that like measures the wind. It's like one of those like rooster things that like spins around in the air that shows like what direction the wind is going, pile number 2. Do you know what I mean? What else for pile number 2, Spirit? I just heard you have plenty of time to figure it out. Like you've got plenty of time to figure it out, whatever it is you've been thinking about recently. Even if there's some things that you need to like put some money towards, I feel like pile number 2, Spirit is saying you're going to have plenty of time to kind of work through that. I'm also seeing someone like balancing their budget, or like balancing the books, or writing things down in columns, like ledger columns or something. Okay. Maybe some of you had a parent that did that, or a grandparent that did that type of thing, pile number 2. What else here? What else here? I'm seeing like a seesaw, okay? Like a seesaw, and everyone has to take their turn, right? And be careful that they don't drop the other person, is what I'm kind of getting. Did you guys like the seesaw when you were younger? Did you ever go on that when you were younger, pile number 2? Okay. I'm also seeing someone here with very beautiful black hair, or beautiful dark hair, like Indian even, or someone who is Indian, someone who has like really black, thick, nice, soft hair. Like I feel people could be jealous of your hair, pile number 2, like you have really nice hair. I feel like you guys may judge your own hair like more harshly than other people do. I feel like people like it a lot, pile number 2. I also feel like your person here likes the way that you smell, okay? Like whatever it is that you wear on your skin or your hair. I do feel like this person like digs. They may have even like come up to you and been like, you know, like really, I can't take any breath in right now because I'm a little stuffy, but like, you know what I mean? Like go up to you and like kind of like sniff you, you know what I mean? Pile number 2. So, ooh, there's the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign, or particularly a Pisces, but let's go ahead and find out why they are holding back, okay? Somebody could be watching you as well. I feel like pile number 2 is somebody watching you guys. Do you know who this is? Do you know what water sign still has it bad for you? I'm just hearing that Usher song, You Got It Bad. Someone that has water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Do you know someone who's been watching you? All right, pile number 2. Let's see. Why are they holding back? We have awareness here, the energy of awareness, okay? And yeah, this person's very aware of you, and they're very aware of your energy, and that you're thinking of them. I feel like they're thinking of you too. Awareness, okay. We have the Rebel, which is the Emperor in this deck, okay. Then we have Authority. We have the Emperor twice, okay. We could have Aries energy here, but we have the Emperor twice. But you know what's interesting is we have the Rebel, and then we have Authority. Someone here could be like more rebellious, and the other person is more structured and disciplined, or doesn't like people who are like very rebellious or different, is what I'm getting. And there could be, if there's 2 men here, I'm also feeling that energy of 2 men, okay? Like a guy on guy thing, or just 2 men in general. I think this person is aware that you guys are pretty different, okay? Maybe you have the same type of a background, or your backgrounds are similar, or your work is similar. But I feel your approaches to things, or your approaches to life, are pretty different. One person enforces the rules and is more like Saturnian, and the other person is more rebellious and Uranian and doesn't like it when people are all up in their energy trying to tell them how they should be living and what they should be doing and all of that, okay? I feel like this person is aware that there is these dynamics, like that you two are different, okay? And maybe they feel that you're not going to change, pile number 2, or they're not going to change. We have here shadow and the moon. Okay. I mean, I think you may have made this person aware of, something within them. There could be projections going on here, like, projections of like what happened in our families of origin. Someone here is becoming aware of like the shadow energy or shadow contract or shadow agreement. But I think, look at these two men right here. Doesn't have to be 2 men, but anyway, look at these two looking at each other. They look exactly the same, but they're very different. Their views and perspectives on things are very different. And someone is trying to insist that their way is right, or that they know the way that things need to happen here. And the other person is just kind of like listening or accepting in a way. Someone's becoming aware that, that you guys have different. It's weird because you guys are very similar. I feel pile number 2. You're very similar type of people, coming from the same maybe social background, religious background. You may have a lot in common, but your natures are very, very different, okay? And I feel like you kind of show this person their shadow. I also feel like you kind of overshadow them. You know what I mean? Someone may be a little bit pissed because they can't have control either. Pile number 2, okay? We have new beginnings in the Fool. Okay. I feel like they kind of think that if things do not like shift or change here, that they're not going to work out anyway. Okay. It's kind of like 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door kind of thing with the Fool. Okay. This person could want to like shake off the energy of what happened here, or they may even think that I'm getting the name Sherry or S names if you know someone with that name. I'm also getting Cassandra, or like a variation of that name, like Cassie or Cassandra. But anyway, C names. I feel like, somebody saw their shadow here and got a little bit scared, or saw their shadow energies and got uncomfortable with that, and is now like thinking of going somewhere else. I also feel like this person could be thinking about like moving somewhere else, or going somewhere else, or traveling somewhere else. Or maybe it's you that's thinking of doing that, pile number 2, and this person knows that, you're not going to stick around, and that they can't really control what you're doing, or vice versa. The energy could be vice versa. But there is something here about one person trying to control the other person, or feeling controlled by the other person, whether it's accurate or not, and then the other person wanting to escape, like with this Fool energy, and just go somewhere else. You know what I mean? You have made me feel so much. I'm just blown away by you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have rocked this person's world, pile number 2, okay? You could be the rebel here. I feel like you maybe showed this person something about themselves, and you might have even exposed them to like a different way of thinking about things as well, is what I'm getting here. They could be a little bit afraid of that with the Moon and the Fool card, like a little bit afraid of what this means for them. Some of them could feel like you're kind of taking them over, and like they're becoming a shadow of themselves and who they used to be. We have here, please don't give up on me. I need you to help me grow. Okay. I mean, I do feel like you've helped this person grow, pile number 2. But like at what cost to you? All right. And yeah, I feel like you've also not wanted this person to give up on you either. I think you both are, I mean, it's interesting because I think both of you do help each other grow. I do think you help each other grow, but growth can feel uncomfortable, pile number 2. You know, it can feel very uncomfortable. And sometimes we just want to run. You know, the Fool card, we just want to run because facing our shadow or facing that. Some of you may feel like this is like a twin flame thing as well. I mean, your opinion, you know what I mean? Like some people believe in it, some people don't anyway, but I just wanted to say some of you may actually feel that you guys are actually in some way like belonging together, but also inverse of one another. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Friendship. This is from the unicorns. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Yeah, if you have gotten really focused on this person, pile number 2, to like the exclusion of other things, or it's made you like sad in some way because you were also friends with this person, okay? I feel like, you know, finding your soul family has been a little bit hard for you, pile number 2, because you're not like everyone else, you know, with this rebel energy. You're very different and you are aware that you are different, and you may have a habit of like really altering people once you get to know them in a way. And that can be scary for some people. You know what I mean? But Spirit wants you guys to surround yourself with positive people. So if this person, I'm also getting the energy of a friendship here. For those of you who came to this reading asking about a friendship, okay? I feel like this person, there is some negativity here between you and this person. There is some projecting and there is some negativity here because one person is wanting to live free and is not wanting to feel judged by the other person, but the other person is trying to exert their control and influence over the situation and is kind of judging the person that is rebelling more, okay? And I am seeing some, I think you guys are aware that there is a shadow projection going on here. And Spirit is saying like, you don't fit into the mold for a reason, pile number 2. And Spirit wants you to be social, like wants you to have new beginnings and friendship here with the Fool. And there may be a Cancer involved here as well, a Cancer or a Leo. But I feel like some of you may even have very similar astrological placements to this person, pile number 2. I'm getting, okay, these are the signs I'm getting right now. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. I'm getting those signs right now. And some of you guys may have like opposite signs or you have the same signs, but there could be something with that too. But I also feel like Spirit is saying here, surround yourself with positive people. And I feel like you guys are saying, don't give up on me to this person. I don't know why they feel they have to be so judgy of you, pile number 2, and who you are. Like, that's kind of annoying me, okay? I feel like at first, this person, you rocked this person's world and they were very like blown away by you. And then it's almost like they tried to control you, you know? But I feel like you can't control you guys, pile number 2. Like you're coming through as the Fool. We have here, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. All right, by Sarah McLachlan. The name Sarah might be important here too, but it says, all the fear has left me now, right? With the Moon and the Fool. All the fear has left me now. I'm not frightened anymore. It's my heart that pounds beneath my flesh. It's my mouth that pushes out this breath. The Fool, the breath, okay? And if I should shed a tear, I won't cage it. I won't fear love. Okay. And if I should shed a tear, I won't cage it. I won't fear love. Okay. And I feel like this is for you guys, pile number 2, just saying, like, this dynamic, I feel like could have been really difficult for you, reminded you of a parental figure or someone in your life who was very challenging and controlling with you. Some of you, maybe even a father figure that was very, like, challenging and controlling, where you didn't feel like you could be yourself. All right. But, I feel like with new beginnings here in the Fool, like the Fool doesn't really fear much, okay? And certainly doesn't fear their own shadow. And I feel like you guys have been doing your shadow work, pile number 2. And it says, all the fear has left me now. I'm not frightened anymore. It's my heart that pounds beneath this flesh. It's my mouth that pushes out this breath. Yeah, and there is something here for you guys with a new beginning and traveling or going somewhere new or trying something different that does need to happen for you. And I feel like you're done, like, worrying about what other people think about it. I feel like some of you just need to go and find your soul tribe, go and travel, go and be around positive people, okay? We have here the sea serpent. Ooh, okay, let me take a drink, pile number 2. Okay, we have the sea serpent and the horse. Okay, here's the energy. I feel like this person is the sea serpent. I feel like you're the horse. You're wild and free, and you have the potential to be wild and free, pile number 2. You really do. And, you know, she's like the wind through my dreams, right? Do you guys know that song from, I feel like you guys are like, she or he is like the wind, pile number 2. You're like the wind, all right? And you care about others and you are an emotional person, but I also feel like there's a part of your nature that is just wild and free, you know? And it's like, I didn't brush my hair today. Who fucking cares? Like, I'm living wild and free. I'm living my best life. I'm also getting Sagittarian energy here. It's like, I want to be wild. I want to be free. I want to discover the world. Like, I want to get out there. And there's things I want to explore and do, places I want to go, things that interest me. And that's what I feel. Now, this person here with this sea serpent, I feel like this person's energy is very seductive to you, pile number 2, because this energy, it almost like swallows you whole, you know, to where you, and it keeps you in this container where you almost forget like what your true nature is. You know what I mean? It has an energy that's very devouring. And I also think the sexual energy with the sea serpent is also very devouring, right? And sometimes when you have like 2 people who are very similar but also bring out each other's shadow, like the sexual chemistry can be off the chain. You know what I mean? You've made me feel so much. I'm just so blown away by you. I think you definitely tore a hole in the fabric of this person's reality, pile number 2. But I feel like the danger here for you guys is getting caught up or sucked in to this person's reality tunnel. You know what I mean? And getting caught up in their energy or their reality tunnel is what I feel like, pile number 2. I am worried about my legacy status. Yeah, this person over here who I feel like is them, this other emperor, they're worried about they're worried about their legacy, their money, what they're going to invest in, what they're going to do, etc., their status, like how they look to others. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with being worried about like your status or your money, but I just feel like you guys have different concerns than that right now. You're getting over your fear and pushing yourself into a new beginning, and this person is trying to, you know, worry about their status and their legacy. You're coming from very different energies, you know. We have here creativity. Yeah, Spirit is saying like there's so much in your shadow, where your fears are in your shadow. There's so much untapped creativity, pile number 2. And in these situations, these sea serpent, like devour you kind of situations, there is a lot of inherent creativity. All right. But I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a shadow contract before. It's like where we agree to be a certain way for someone so that they'll accept us. And then we're kind of like, you know, pushing ourselves under the radar. That also kills creativity. You know what I mean? Um, so I feel like you guys are breaking free from that with this new beginnings energy. We have anger. Yeah. I need you guys, pile number 2, to know that if anybody in your life tried to hold back your creativity or make you feel like you were doing stuff that was wrong, or you shouldn't want what you want, or you should be more practical, or you need to be more disciplined. I mean, maybe you can be in certain ways, pile number 2, but I also feel like if somebody's deliberately squashing this spirit within you and you start to get angry, that's good. I mean, the sign that you're getting mad, like, I will not stand for this. I am my own person. I do not belong under your fist of control. And I want to do what I freaking want to do. I feel like this is a very good thing, pile number 2. This is like, you know, how Stella got her groove back kind of thing. And, you know, appearances aren't everything. Like this person you're dealing with, I feel like appearances for appearing a certain way for other people is important to this person. They also have a lot of pride and ego. And I feel like you guys are done playing second fiddle to this energy, pile number 2. And some of you are kind of mad, all right, that you stayed in this moon energy maybe for as long as you did, because I feel now you're aware of it. But it's okay that you're getting angry about this. In fact, I feel it's very necessary because, you know, when we're really angry about something, it helps us drive through the energy of fear. It helps us push through that fear. You know, it says, all the fear has left me now. I'm not frightened anymore. It's my heart that pounds beneath my flesh, right? It's that pulse to create, to be, to do, to move, to love. And it's within you, pile number 2, okay? You have great energy. You just have to make sure you don't get gobbled up in somebody else's sea, in somebody else's dream, in somebody else's eye. Like you're not just, you know, here to please the person that's looking at you. You know, you have your own purpose, okay? We have Arwan, Master of the Great Hunt. Yes, authority, the hunt, and natural balance, okay? The thing is that you're an emperor too, pile number 2. This person, I feel like, tried to say that they were the authority, but the thing is that you are a sovereign being as well. You just have different priorities than this person. And I think you are on a great hunt for what it is that you want, okay? And I feel like this person is holding back because you're not coming into compliance, or because you're not agreeing to the same shadow contract that you had in the past with them, okay? Like your soul is wanting to take the power position, and I feel like this person doesn't like it, and they're becoming aware that you're bursting out of your own shadow, okay? And, you know, and I think that could make them mad at times. I also feel like they could give you the silent treatment or be very like punishing to you. I just got the word self-punishing. So I don't know if sometimes you guys were that way with yourselves as well. But Spirit is saying if you feel this creative impulse rising up in you and you feel yourself getting mad about this situation, or even mad about the way a parent treated you in the past, like underestimated you, didn't respect you, I feel like Spirit is saying take your power back, okay? We have Mercury, okay? You're a whirlwind, pile number 2. You're a magician and you're a whirlwind, and you belong to the wind. She or he is like the wind. You're like the wind, okay? You're like the wind through my dreams, pile number 2. And she steals from the moonlight only to give me to the sun. She's taking my heart and she doesn't even know what she's done, right? I feel your breath on my face, your body close to me. I can't even whatever. She's out of my league, okay? All right. I feel like this person always knew you were out of their league, pile number 2, and that's why they were trying to control something here. But I feel like the whole thing when someone stumbles on their own foot or like stumbles on their own thing that they're trying to do. It's very klutzy energy. I feel this person got very klutzy with you because it's like they're stumbling over the trap that they set for you in a way. Which, I mean, I feel like what you do is sometimes throw this person off or confuse them. That's also why they're holding back. But I mean, maybe they just don't have a big enough brain to understand what you're up to. Pile number 2, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to keep up with you, all right? As Destiny Child would say, can you keep up, right? And that song called Lose My Breath. Do you guys remember that song, Lose My Breath by Destiny's Child, where Beyonce's like, can you keep up, all right? And it's like a challenge. And I feel like that's what you guys are saying. Can you keep up? All right, we have Virgo. I did mention Virgo. I said Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. It doesn't surprise me that Mercury came up because Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. So that makes total sense, okay? We could have Gemini, Virgo combination here, or people who have that in their chart, or Mercury and Virgo. Like I said on the live the other day when I was doing a reading for someone, I think you're too swift on your toes to get caught up with these hoes, pile number 2, okay? Virgo Mercury energy is very clever, all right? You're very clever, you're very resourceful, and yeah, and I feel like you do throw this person off, okay? I feel like you really, really do. I feel like they met their match in you. We have 2 emperors. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? We have 2 Mercuries and 2 emperors and 2 people on the shadow card. Like, what, what is this person supposed to do with that anyway? We have descendant and invitation, okay? So I feel like Spirit is saying, there's an invitation right now to look at the partners that you choose in your life and how maybe some of your decisions at certain points could have been fear-based or, a fear of being alone or things like that, pile number 2. But I also feel like there's an invitation for you to get out there, for you to socialize, for you to get out in the world, for you to be like the Fool and to have a new beginning and to be creative. And if you are angry, like let your anger fuel you, let it fuel you, pile number 2. I mean, people are always so afraid of anger. Oh, bleh. They don't realize that anger can be an extremely powerful, motivating force, okay? And if you're angry, then because you have felt depressed or you felt someone was judging you or treating you poorly, then, you should be angry. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you guys find creative uses to deal with your anger, and some of you are making new plans to do different things that I feel are going to surprise people. Here we are, Ace of Cups. Ooh, baby, pile number 2. I like your energy here. And I don't think you guys have given up on love, pile number 2, even if sometimes it feels impossible. Like you constantly get, like there's power struggles or there's this or there's that, or you don't know like what you're agreeing to half the time and why do I pick this person over and over, that type of thing. I feel like Spirit is saying you get a second chance here to make the life that you want to make. Also, the Ace of Cups is very healing, heart chakra energy, and you guys did choose the green tea light. This reading is called Why Are They Holding Back? But I feel like this connection honestly was holding you back, pile number 2, from a new beginning here. And it's okay because you were working through some shadow issues and becoming aware of like who you are and what you need. I feel like it's okay. I mean, we have times we have to be in the shadows, but now it's time to emerge, okay? New beginning, Ace of Cups, the Fool. Now it's time to emerge with a clean slate. All right, pile number 2. And let's get more information about why this person is holding back. I mean, they should be so lucky as to have someone like you, pile number 2, like someone who's so creative and unique and with your beautiful hair, like I was saying in the beginning, and your beautiful smell. Like someone's so lucky to be around you. I feel like pile number 2, but they don't even know it, and they're acting controlling, or they do know it, but they're acting controlling to keep you in their circle. You know what I mean? To keep you under their spell. But I think I think you guys are spell breakers and circuit breakers, pile number 2. You're the rebel, all right? So you're not going to stay in that. Let's see. What does this person have to say to pile number 2 about why they're holding back from pile number 2, please? What does this person have to say, Spirit? What do they have to say here? What do they have to... Okay. I'm like, they're being lazy. They won't just come out with it. You know, we have the King of Wands. I know what's best for you. My way or the highway, you know. This is what you need to do. I'll show you. You know, you can't make it without me, baby. Like that type of thing. Like ego. They're holding back because they're like, I need more ego stroking, you know. They're like, I'm the boss, okay? And, you know, until you realize that I'm holding back my energy until you realize that I'm the boss, okay? We have 2 emperors. Who's going to break first, right? I feel like that's what they're saying here. We have the twins. Yes, I mentioned twin flame connection earlier on in the reading. And I did mention Gemini too. This is the Lovers card in this deck. And I feel like this person is saying, like, don't you know, like, we share the same, like, we come from the same place, or we share the same type of energy, okay? You're coming through as light. This person is coming through as dark. I mean, there is shadow, right? About facing the shadow. I do feel like this person is saying that they're admitting that you did teach them about their own shadow as well. But for some reason, I'm still getting that they think that they're superior to you, pile number 2, which is pissing me off, okay? And they're like, you're something because, you know, I'm holding on to you. What? Pile number 2? What is that? Okay. Let's see what else. What else are they saying about holding back here? I feel like they're saying, I don't want to hold back from you, but I have to because you don't, you know, take me as the authority. King of Wands. Okay. Boy, oh boy, that's belligerent, isn't it? Pile number 2. That's really a lot of ego. For someone who's so spiritual, that's a lot of ego from this person. We have the 6 of Cups. Okay. I feel like we have 2 6s here. And we have the Ace of Cups. I do feel like this person is like, I will forgive you, or I do want to be with you, but you do have to realize my point of view. And this may piss you off, pile number 2, but I feel like this person is saying, like, it's my way or the highway. Like, you have to agree with me. And when you do, we're in perfect harmony and nothing goes wrong. 6 of Cups, okay? And as long as we, like, think the same or agree on the same things or on the same page on everything, then this relationship can blossom, which is all or nothing thinking, pile number 2. It's all or nothing thinking. And this person doesn't really like differences or doesn't tolerate differences. It's like they want someone who's literally a twin to them, who like copies them and cares about the same thing that they care about, so that they can have, you know, their own interests and egos validated. I feel like they're also saying here that they do care about you, but their pride is getting in the way, okay? It's like, I do care about you, but my pride is getting in the way here. What else? Why are they holding back? The Wheel of Fortune. They also think that ultimately you are not gonna stick around, okay? Because we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. I also feel like they, you know, the thing is this person actually feels like a Page of Wands, not a King of Wands, okay? And I think they're a little bit afraid of having themselves exposed that way. And We have the Nine of Pentacles here, so I do think this person feels inferior to you. We have the Three of Swords, and here, all right, I feel like they're saying, I do love you, like I do care about you, or I do feel a certain way about you, but you need to go in the direction that I'm going, or I'm the one that has the compass here that is going to show you the way, okay? And yeah, I mean, some people feel like other people would be lost without them, but I don't think you feel that at all, pile number 2. Maybe you did at one point, but I don't think you feel lost anymore. You're ready for a new beginning, okay? This person knows that things are changing, that the dynamic between you and them are very much altering and changing. They're saying at one point, it looked like this was going to be like an insane union, okay? Like in a good way, like twins and Six of Cups, 6-6. Like this was going to be a really amazing union, okay? But this person has a big ego, and I feel like when you decided to go in your own direction, it really checked them, okay? It checked them, pile number 2, okay? So what else does pile number 2 need to know here, Spirit? What else does pile number... I feel like Spirit is saying you're going in the right direction, okay? You're going in the right direction. What does pile number 2 need to know? We have the 10 of Cups. You're going in the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, all right? And I feel like this person is up in the air as to like maybe we will be together again, or maybe we will meet again one day. And maybe you feel the same way too. I mean, fine. I'll give you that, pile number 2. I'll give this person that too. Like, I feel both of you may think like we have to be our own person now, but we may go in different directions, but we'll find our way back to one another is kind of what I feel here. And I think there's feelings both from you and from them. But I feel like right now, you need to go searching for your own bliss, okay? Pile number 2. I mean, maybe you guys will be together in the future. Maybe, but I don't think you guys need to hold yourself back, okay? We always think someone else is going to give us the 10 of Cups, like is going to make the 10 of Cups for us. But it's truly us who makes our happiness and, you know, who finds our bliss on our, you know, on our own path, right? I do feel like this person is saying they need to travel their own path right now, and you do too. I do feel like there may be some tendency here to want to meet again in the future from you or from them, but not right now. Pile number 2 is what I'm getting. Okay, my loves. And yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here on the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you both, I feel you're holding your ground here and they're holding their ground. I don't feel like there's a lot of movement right now. I do feel like your individual paths are changing, okay? Don't worry about it, pile number 2. You're exactly where you need to be, my darlings. For those of you who would like to, and I feel like you're going to be in a new place at some point here with this new beginning in the Fool, all right? So join me on the extended reading if you'd like to go deeper, my beautiful pile number 2s. We will go deeper into your reading, and there'll be a link in my description box below to my Vimeo channel. Thank you so much, beautiful pile number 2, and take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange tea light, and today's reading is called Why Are They Holding Back? We are going to take a look. Pile number 1 and pile number 2 were very different. We'll see what your reading is like, pile number 3. And then we will have an extended reading as well. For those of you that would like to follow me to my Vimeo channel, there'll be a link below in my description box to my Vimeo channel if you feel so inclined, pile number 3, okay? We have Lord of the Knives here, which looks like the King of Swords in this deck to me. Okay, so there could be an air sign here already popping up in your reading, pile number 3, that's been holding back, or maybe you have air in your chart. Let's go ahead and open the energy. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my wonderful pile number 3s who come here today seeking your guidance, spirit. Thank you for letting me be a channel for these messages to flow. Please and thank you. Okay, pile number 3, let's see what I'm getting here for you. I just heard tea time, but I also feel like it's a golf reference, like it's a reference to golf, like tea time. Or maybe you are drinking actual tea right now, but I also feel like tea time is like a golf reference. Someone could be into that, or it's like we got a certain time we got to be somewhere by, you know, like we got to make it on time. What else for pile number 3, spirit? I just heard Appalachia, or the Appalachian Mountains, which is a mountain range in the United States. I think it's like in Tennessee, right? Or different, it's in many different states, but Appalachia, isn't that a show as well? I think that's a show too. I just heard the Byzantine Empire. That is so weird, pile number 3. Maybe you're studying history or geography or geology right now. The Byzantine Empire. All right. Yeah, I'm getting somebody studying like the like emperors of places, or the Caesars, you know what I mean? It's just reminding me, I'm like, Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, all right? Maybe some of you have been there, or you'd like to go there. Is Caesar's Palace even around anymore? I know sometimes they tear the hotels down and put up new ones. I'm seeing a trampoline and people kind of bouncing up and down, okay? I feel like you guys need to have some lighthearted fun. They have adult places where you can actually go and bounce on trampolines. I mean, kids go there too, but adults go there as well. What else? My sister always takes her kids to those places, and I went with her before and it was really fun. What else for pile number 3, please? I just heard row, row, row your boat, okay? Maybe your parents sang that to you a lot, or you said you taught your child that song, for those of you that have children, or you'd like to go on a boat, okay? Some people want a sexy hottie with a boat. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? What? I just heard beach volleyball. I don't know. I think I got that the other day too, which is weird. I mean, it's not even volleyball season, right? Or beach season right now. What else for pile number 3, spirit? I just heard active lifestyle. So maybe some of you here are needing to have a more active lifestyle, or you already do. I just heard experimental drugs, okay? So maybe some of you have been going down that path, or maybe you've been learning about them or reading about them. I mean, sometimes they do like those trials, even like pharmaceutical trials, okay? Or maybe you just watched a commercial on a pharmaceutical trial, pile number 3, or you work in that medical, or you work in the medical field. I just heard the name Ted, and then spirit was like, yeah, Ted Bundy, okay? So maybe some of you were watching, maybe you like watching those serial killer shows. I just heard like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, okay? Charles Manson, all those things, pile number 3. What else? What else for pile number 3? Okay, I just heard like the piano, or someone listening to piano. So someone may play an instrument here or play music here. What else? I just heard Groundhog Day. Didn't Groundhog Day already come and go? Isn't it at the beginning of February? Did the groundhog see its shadow? Pile number 3, is there going to be more like 6 more weeks of winter or whatever? Do you guys remember that movie, Groundhog Day? Anyway, the guy keeps living the same day over and over. Maybe you guys feel that way? I don't know, pile number 3. You tell me in the comments. I just heard spears, or spearing something, or Spears in general. It could be like Britney's last name, like Britney Spears or something like that. For those of you that like her or are into her for some reason. I mean, she's cool. I like her too. What else? I did a reading with her in it, actually. I did the Britney Spears reading. What else about the villain, entering the villain era? Okay, I'm just feeling the angelic energy. For those of you that work with angels, I'm feeling Archangel Michael around you guys. Okay, pile number 3. Let's dive in. Let's dive in, my precious. Where does that come from? Where that guy is that the Hobbit, where he's like my precious, like with the ring? Anyway, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. Why are they holding back? Let's see. We have the 3, I think this is the 3 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Pentacles and experiencing, okay? We have possibilities, all right? We have the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, experiencing possibilities, okay? Let's see what else we have here. This person is like a free bird. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? They're like a free bird, and they're like an eagle or a vulture, like more like an eagle, wanting to survey the land and see what their possibilities are. Meanwhile, the sun is like setting on something here, but they're still circling the territory looking for possibilities. I mean, I don't know what they're looking for, pile number 3. I don't know how they expect to find better than you. I'm also getting the number 8. Someone here may have a birthday on the 8th that adds up to that, or in August, but I'm getting 8, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person sometimes keeps like a steady flow of people trying to see like, is this the person? Like, I mean, in dating world today, there's like so many possibilities, and to like meet people or see people or be like online dating, you know what I mean? And they may be exploring like other possibilities here. I feel like this person is wanting to experience more of life. Like maybe they were not really, I feel like this person could have been in a long-term connection with someone for a while, and they've like busted out of it. And I feel like they're wanting to like experience the possibilities. So they could be just not wanting to settle down and wanting to experience more. But we'll see. We're early in the reading. We have sacral chakra, and that's very sexual, you know, and you guys have the orange tea light. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? With someone, but I mean, be straightforward with people, be upfront with people about what you're up to. I do think this person could have neglected their sacral chakra energy for a while, and they're wanting to see what possibilities and experiences that they could have. I think in the past they played it safe, like with their sexuality or with like their potential partners that they could have. And I feel like someone here could have lost weight, or someone's appearance actually changed. I don't know if somebody had a glow up here, or their appearance changed, or somebody lost weight, or I just heard an active lifestyle, okay? Maybe I'm explaining you guys too, pile number 3. Like maybe you guys have an active lifestyle and you had your glow up, and you're also wanting to experience possibilities and connect with new people, okay? Who knows, pile number 3? Maybe that's how you're feeling too. If you're feeling that way too, just know they are feeling that the same way I feel here. We have 2 of Cups and spiritual union. So someone here is focused on experiencing the possibilities of life, and the other person is wanting to get intimate. Also, I feel like both of you would like to have a union, a 2 of Cups, where we see eye to eye and we're really connected on things, and the intimacy is like off the freaking charts, pile number 3. We have 2 2s here, so I feel like both of you actually want to have this as the end goal. I feel like this person, however, though, is wanting to, you know, I don't know if it's play the field. I think they would get mad if I said play the field. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys are mad and are like, yeah, they are fucking playing the field or whatever. But I feel like this person wouldn't like it described as that. I think they're like being politically correct and being like, well, I just want to see what's out there and experience like what life has to offer me before I get into another deep relationship. But I do feel like this person is like a deep relationship type of a person. Like that is their true nature. which might be confusing to you, pile number 3, because you're like, well, their true nature is to be like this. But you know how sometimes you can connect with people when they're in a cycle of just wanting to experience life, you know? We have the 7 of Swords here, and deception and envy, okay? I feel like this person has envied in the past how like couples can be like so intimate and sexual and free and experience love at the same time. I feel like this person hasn't really had that. I feel some of their relationships have been like cold or not very sexual or not very expressive that way. I do feel like they've been envious of people who've had this in the past, okay? I think from your guys' perspective, though, you're like, this person is making it seem like they want the 2 of Cups and they want to have a sacral chakra connection here, like a deep, intimate connection. But somebody's feeling deceived here. I feel like this person feels deceived because they were promised this in life. They feel like this is their birthright, but then they didn't really have that earlier. I mean, no one's promised anything in life, right? If you want an experience, you got to go out and get it for yourself. And that's what I feel like they're trying to do here, okay? I've never felt anything like this before. So what they've experienced with you, I feel like is pretty intense. I'm getting that you guys did have a really, you know, epic sexual and intimate moment of like staring into each other's eyes or touching or being together. But I feel like this person is like, can I trust this? Because in the past, like this is how my relationships have started, but then they go to like nothing, you know, like not a lot of physical connection. We have throat chakra. Yeah. Fear of communication. Okay. I do think this person experiences your energy. They may be on a little bit of a bender. I am getting the energy of like a bender. You know what I mean when you say someone's gone on a bender? They're saying, I've never experienced this before. I mean, I think they did experience a lot of closeness with you or just a lot of intimacy. I do think that they believe, for those of you that have been physical, I do think this person feels that you are good at sex. Okay, pile number 3. This person's still circling the horizon though, because they're looking at the possibilities that are out there. We have throat chakra malfunction here. Talk about like holding back in the throat chakra, right? I mean, if we're holding back, then we're not being honest or real or vulnerable in our communication. It says communicate telepathically or in person. I don't think the human race is ready for telepathic communication at this point. If someone needs to communicate something, then they need to, you know, they need to just tell it like it is, okay? Or just speak up. And, you know, we have like a fear of communication as well here. Pile number 3, someone having a fear of communication. Past lives. Okay. You could feel like this is a past life connection or that you've had a lot of past life connections pop up recently, pile number 3. We have release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration, okay? I think a way you heal your vibration is through love and intimacy and connection. Like some people on this planet are legitimate sex witches. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3 with the sacral chakra. Oh, what do I have on my finger? There we go. Like, I feel like you guys are weary though. You've grown a little weary of these people where these connections feel very intense, but then you feel they lie to you and that they're like acting like they want to have this deep commitment, but then they're just like playing the field, okay? I feel like you guys are very aware of this energy right now and you may be a little bit tired of it. For those of you that like animals or like your pets or you like animals in general, I feel like animals are also very healing for you. Pile number 3. Okay, wow. Okay, so your guys' song is 7 Days by Craig David. So the name Craig or the name David may be applicable here, or the initial C or D, but we have 7 days, and maybe it's been 7 days since you saw them, or this person has been holding back, or you know, something about 7 days. It says Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And then on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, we chilled on Sunday. I met this girl on Monday. Okay. So I feel like some of you were like, yeah, I feel like this connection went really quickly and it was very intense, and we were drinking from each other's cup, and it felt like we were on the same page here. We went out for a drink, we went out once or twice, and then we were like getting it on every single day after that. And it was pretty intense with this past life energy. This person has really never experienced, I feel like, anything like this before. Like I said, I don't feel like they had like a lot of really amazing sexual connections, really. Like I said, they could have lost weight, had a glow up, whatever happened. But now I feel like they want to experience the possibilities, and they're a little afraid of communicating that to you, I feel like here. We have rabbit, fucking like rabbits, pile number 3, with this Craig David song of meeting on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. We're doing the dirty. Rabbit, I feel like this person can tell that you're annoyed with them, or can tell that maybe you did act annoyed with them, or you said something that was like, yeah, I don't like it when people act that way. I do feel like this person is like, can we do it again? You know, rabbit energy. Okay, we have tarantula. I feel like, you know, you're coming through as fire, pile number 3, whether you have fire in your chart or not. I feel like you're very dangerous to this person, but you're also very sexually intimidating and dangerous and beautiful and unique all at the same time, okay? And like you're coming across as very like, you know, hot in the bedroom is what I feel, pile number 3, okay? And I feel like this person's like, I've never experienced anything like this before. I'd like some more, please. You know, rabbit and the tarantula here. Yeah, but, you know, yeah, they're a little nervous, okay? They're a little nervous about communicating how they feel to you, or what's actually going on within them. They don't want to make it seem like they're an asshole here with the 7 of Swords, but I feel like here you guys may be, I mean, because the spider is like very much like a, you know, Black Widow type of energy, like, you know, love them and leave them type of thing. Actually, tarantulas are pretty sweet from what I hear. They just look a little bit scary. Maybe that's you, pile number 3, like you've got that energy about you, very witchy or very like beguiling, but you're actually like very sweet underneath that. Hostile. There's so much anger inside of me. Hostile. Okay. This person has been hostile because they haven't got what they wanted sexually from their connections. Okay. They're trying to screw like rabbits and experience the possibilities. And I think they're just a little afraid to say like what it is that they actually want, because they feel like they won't get it anymore if they say it. And I feel like this person's like, well, what do you want me to say? You know, they're like, what do you want me to say? And I feel like you guys are pissed because you're like, you know, like, don't act like you don't know. You know, come on now. What are you, 12 years old? Are you a baby over here? I feel like you guys are kind of annoyed. We have surrender here. Okay, so there was a big energy surrender between you two with this 2 of Cups of like surrendering to one another. We have caution. Okay, I feel like you guys are like, yeah, I surrendered my energy to them, or I was sexual with them, and now I feel like, you know, I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? I feel like Spirit is saying here, be careful about completely surrendering everything you have to this person. I mean, I'm all for people having fun and enjoying themselves, but you know, sometimes people act nervous about things or act a certain way because they have certain needs that they want to fulfill that they haven't had fulfilled before. And, you know, and they see you as like this goddess or god type of energy. And so there's this outrushing force of energy, sexual energy. But I feel like Spirit is saying caution. Even if you've already been with this person, pile number 3, I think you need to take a little bit closer of a look at this situation, okay? And something within you may be telling you that you should anyway. We have Ereshkigal, and I love her. She is the queen of the shadows, okay? Wrath, instability, and suspicion. I do feel like you guys are very suspicious of this person, and I kind of think this person should watch out a little bit because I feel like, you know, there is a queen of the underworld energy or a king of the underworld energy to you guys. And, you know, people who aren't upfront with you guys, I do feel like, you know, they always say there's nothing like a woman scorned or, you know, a man scorned. You know, if you're a man here who likes men, I know other men watch me too, but Ereshkigal is showing up here, the queen of the shadows, okay? And I think some of you are suspicious that this connection is unstable or there's instability in this connection. And you felt like maybe like you surrendered to this person. Okay. I also feel like this person is afraid of the feminine. I don't care if they're a man or a woman. I feel like this person is afraid of the divine feminine, afraid of their darker energies. So they go to try to get it quenched from other people, which, I mean, you know, deal with your own shadow, right? To this person. They may feel like women control everything. They may be a little bit sexist, pile number 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking to the women who like men right now, or you know what I mean anyway. Because girl on girl can even embody this energy too, if someone's playing like the more masculine role. With this hostile, there's so much anger inside of me. I do feel an energy of toxic masculinity here a little bit, pile number 3. We have Leo, okay, that doesn't surprise me. We got fire energy with Leo. And I feel like some of you could actually have Leo in your chart, or that you're very passionate person, pile number 3. But also, if people fuck with you, I feel like the spiritual world isn't having it either, okay? We have Pisces. You know what's interesting? I did a reading a little bit ago and Leo and Pisces came up. So if you're seeing this again, or you have this combination in your chart, or you saw that reading, you know, welcome to your reading again. But we have Leo and Pisces here. So we have like the seductress, and then I feel like we have the seducer, and then we have the seduced. You know what I mean? Pile number 3, that's what we have here. Also, Pisces is an energy of surrender, or it can be like a Neptunian energy of surrender. But, you know, Leo is where we actually have an ego, and it's important to align with the sun that way because we need to have our own individuality. Pile number 3. We have the 10th house and authority. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, like you may have a fear of communication as well, pile number 3, of telling this person exactly how you feel, maybe thinking you're going to scare them away. But I do feel like you guys need to take your authority back in this situation. And if there is something that you need to say and you need to show more of your fiery side, pile number 3, then I think you should do it. All right. Ace of Swords, throat chakra. Yeah, just as soon as I talked about that, now here is the Ace of Swords. So if you've been holding something in here with this 7 of Swords, wondering like, is this really for real, or what is going on here? I do think you need to say something about it, pile number 3. I mean, if it drives him away, it drives him away. Then you know that they're toxic or whatever. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? You should be able to. If there's someone that you're getting Two of Cups, sacral chakra. If there's someone that you're sharing your intimate energy with and they can't take the truth from you, or you feel like you can't speak with authority about what it is that you're looking for or want, or just speak from your own place of authority, then I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, that's a huge sign that something's off. Okay, pile number 3 is what I'm getting. And let's go ahead and see, why is this person, Spirit, can you show me why this, I mean, they could be a little afraid of the truth here, afraid of what you could say, afraid of you putting a stop to something here with this authority in the 10th house, you know, afraid of what others will say or what you'll say to them, and that's why they're holding back or avoiding. I'm getting an energy of avoidance from them, honestly, pile number 3, okay? And some of them could have given you the excuse, so I'm just seeing what's out there, I'm just, you know, the possibilities or whatever. But I also feel like they're just, you know, they're playing like hide and go seek here, pile number 3, okay? Let's see, why is this person holding back from pile number 3, Spirit? The Lovers, okay. Some people are scared of intimacy and deep connection and what that would mean, all right? Also, I feel like this person has been, this is the Vampire deck, like they've been feeding on your energy. You've been feeding on their energy. You guys have been feeding on one another, and it's like, where do we go from here? Like you're feeding on each other's energy. And this person's heart is here, but it's upside down, okay? And envy is also, you know, green with envy. Somebody here could be envious, all right? It's like they don't want you to be around anybody else, but they also don't, you know, are having a hard time turning their heart around here, okay? Pile number 3. Let's see what else. Why are they holding back from pile number 3? The 10 of Swords. Okay. Because you guys shared a truly deep, intimate moment where you surrendered to them and gave yourself over to them and them to you. And they don't know what to say, okay? These are 2 Gemini cards here. So the throat chakra, Ace of Swords, not to say anyone here has to be a Gemini, but just like these are communication-oriented sign here. I mean, it's like, what do you say after that? After connecting with someone on a deep level? I also feel they could be a little bit ashamed as well. Like they don't know what to say to you, or they think they really fucked up here, pile number 3. Why are they holding back? Some of them may know that you're actually upset or mad. Yeah, the Magician. I called you guys sex witches in pile number 3, okay? This person is a little afraid of rousing the beast within you, I feel, pile number 3. You know, Ereshkigal, Queen of the Shadows, right? I mean, I think this person on some level knows that they did something a little bit wrong here. I think they're a little afraid of retaliation in a way, pile number 3. Yeah. I also feel like for some of them, they're playing a little bit of a game here and letting you kind of sit and wonder in this 10 of Swords, like if it was something you did while they are just busy doing what they do, you know, just kind of, it's kind of a little, with the Magician, things can be a little bit of a game. You know what I mean? It's kind of a game that they're playing here. That's why we have caution. You know what I mean? There's a little bit, there's something underlying that isn't being completely truthful here. And I feel like this person is playing a little bit of a game here. All right? You know, playing with fire a little bit. Are they trying to play with the Dark Goddess, pile number 3? They're going to get in trouble for that. Okay? Yeah. We have here the 7 of Skulls. Okay, so this is the 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like they know that you're into them, or that you, that you like them, so you're not just going to walk away, that you'll like wait for them, okay? I also feel that you do press all the right buttons for them, like sexually, pile number 3. But I feel like they're also saying that you are like attached to them or connected to them. So you're not kind of like going anywhere. All right. Which is, you know, it's almost like I can put this on the back burner because I know that you'll be around when I come back. It's almost like I'm going to see what I can get away with type of energy. Pile number 3, I don't like that. Okay. I do not like that. Let's get one more card. Yeah, that's where Spirit's like, take back your authority and speak your truth. Okay, pile number 3. Let's get one more. Why are they holding back? Why are they holding back? Because they still want to get what they want, the Magician, without having to make any effort. 7 of Pentacles, all right? Why are they holding back? Why are they holding back? The Lord of Knives. You know what? At the beginning of the reading, I saw the Lord of Knives and I said the King of Swords, okay? So there could be an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, I feel like this person is saying, I'm going after what I want now. You know, I'm doing what I want to do. The Magician, the Lord of Knives, okay? If I want to take someone in my arms and, you know, like take someone, you know what I mean? Pile number 3, I will. The Lovers. Consequences be damned, 10 of Swords, you know. I'm doing something different in my life now, Magician, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person's saying, I'm going to keep busy and then, like, come back is what I feel like. I feel like this person does pop up, or they do talk. You guys do talk again. If you do try to talk to this person, pile number 3, they may become defensive or have like a defense already prepared. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they know. With the Lovers and the 10 of Swords, I think this person knows that they're out of bounds, okay? They may have a defense already prepared if you say something to them. So just be aware of that, pile number 3, if they come off smooth talking to you or like they already have a defense prepared. Because if they do, that means that they knew what they were doing all along, okay? People reveal themselves, pile number 3, with what they do say and what they don't say. Always remember that, pile number 3, okay? Because you guys, I mean, I feel like I'm telling you guys how to strategically work this. And I just think that if you're sharing your deep, you know, healing sexual energy with someone, it shouldn't have to be this big of a shit show. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? Because your energy matters and it's important. And I don't want to see you guys having anything less than you deserve. Okay, pile number 3? So those are my messages for you, my darlings. And we're going to take it to your extended reading next. If you'd like to go deeper with me, there'll be a link below to my Vimeo channel, pile number 3. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to all the piles, and take care, y'all.